Hello and welcome to 𝗂𝗻𝗶𝗶𝗃 Gaming. So in today's video is what I'm going to show you is how to fix a few problems with conflicts with mlos that you might have. So what I'll show you first are two files that you can see I have open, or two folders should we say. So one of them is called the Integrity Lobby, which is apartments where you go into near the Pillbox Hospital, and the other one is Pillbox Hospital itself. Now what is happening, I'll show you first with the Integrity Lobby. 𝘂𝗹𝗶𝗁𝗲 we need. So there it is. That's the file that has created a conflict. Is 𝑑t106build2 Pillbox also has the same file in there, so let me show you. There it is. That's the same one. Now that's the 𝘂𝗹𝗶𝗲 file for the Integrity Way apartment. So the Pillbox, I think, I'm not sure, it is build 3. I think that's the Pillbox building itself. Then you've got the Integrity Way. So I've tried to use Blender with some something you like some modded files you can put in, and you can open 𝘂𝗹𝗶𝗲 files. Not quite, because you can't open these type of files. You need an XML file to open. Now I haven't got that. If I was to get the one from with CodeWalker OpenIV and imported those folders, or exported them should I say, they ain't going to work properly because you get a white coloured type thing, no textures. So the only thing to use is zmodeler. There is 3D Max, but that's quite dear. There's zmodeler 3, a cheaper option, which I paid for 6 months. I think I still have, let me check my license. I should, if I go off screen because I don't want to see the license number, should have, wait, it says 125 days left and re-evaluate it, so I can show you that. See, that's what I have. It won't work on yours, even if you've just seen the license or anything like that. It's not going to work on yours. It's set to my hardware only. It's the way they've done that, which is a good idea really. To make sure people have to pay and not like do hacked versions or whatever they are. Let me just resize this so you can see this to yours. You've got to make sure you do everything right. Take your time with things and not rush. So there we go. So expanded that. The program might freeze sometimes, like it does, which is a pain in the butt. If it does do that, I have to close the program and may have to start again. But it's always wise to save part way through. So what I'll do first, the one I'm going to work on, is show you where I've got where or what I've done. So I've got project site hard drive or SSD folder called 𝘂𝗹𝗶𝗃, and there it is. That's the one I'm going to work on. So I'll move that to one side. Yep. I'll do that. That's it. I'm going to open to one side just so you can aware what I see. Right, that's what I see, because I have an ultra wide monitor, so there it is to my left, and you can see me at the camera. So I'll leave the camera off for now, or I could put the camera on if you want. Depends what you want to see. Actually, I could leave the camera on so that you can see me. Hello, here I am, and you might see, oh yes, it's there, a furry white thing behind me. If I go to the main camera view, there it is, that furry thing there. Hello, you. Yeah, I'm me, yeah, sniff. I should check, no, get off that when you fur over it. Yeah, it is, yeah, I am me, boss. Yeah, I am me, honest, I'm me. See, that has a good sniff in my fingers to make sure that me. Right. Put it back to the normal view. So, what we need to do with zmodeler 3, which is the version 3.3.1. So I'll open up or click on File, Import. Now, if the files are locked in some way by the creator, because I looked at the Integrity Way file to see if I can edit that. Now, unfortunately, I can't. It's locked. It won't let me do anything. But with the one with Pillbox, it does. So I'm quite lucky. So that's your Pillbox file, YDR. With Blender, I can't actually see the YDR file. I don't know why they haven't done anything with that yet. It would be good if they did that, but it'd create a bit of a competition for these zmodeler and 3D export. I haven't got around to that yet, so let me import the file. I think it's finished importing, and what you do is you click on the top right box where it says structure, click arrow, and there's your textures. So that is the Integrity Way. So to zoom that around, you probably think, oh, it can't be done. You press Alt, left Alt, or see if you can do it right up. Yeah, right Alt's the same. I'd press left Alt and your left mouse button. There it is. See, that's your Integrity Way. That's what's causing the conflict there. You've got the windows, where you've got your main door windows, which is for the entrance, and then you've got the two windows to the left. On the original Integrity, I noticed they hadn't taken out these windows to the left and right of the doorway, so I'm going to take those out. Then you've got the main ones here, which are the original in the game. Now you've got the Integrity Way ones, but when it's run the Pillbox, you see the original inside and you kind of get through. I've already done the collisions of Code Walker. I'm able to, I will do a video showing how that's done. I think I've got a copy, still got a copy of the file somewhere, so I'll show that with another video so you understand how that can be done. But you've got to be careful you don't delete other collisions or other textures. So first of all, I want to do, so I can start, so if I do, move it down so I can see, because remember you've got your, like the building structures, see, look, so I don't want to be deleting those or anything. So what we'll do, quad, and then, so you've got three different things there in this fourth toolbar menu. See, I've put them all in, so I know you've got polygon, it should turn red, dots, yep. So there's two ways of doing things you can do. So there's that way, but you've got to be careful. See that there are some of the dots which are, see, they are actually flowing. You don't want to remove them because you'll end up with holes in the thing. So you've got edge. That does something different. What's that do? What does that remove? Let me have a look. Right, so I'm just verifying what I'm seeing. So, yeah, it is. I want to make sure, yeah, so you've got to be careful when you highlight, see it? So if I was to do, click on delete on my keyboard, it would end up deleting the wall, so I don't want to do that. So you've got vertex, see? So if anything does light up red or funny colour, simple thing to do is just press Control and Z. See, it's like undo. And if you do make a mistake, just press Control Z. Now you can do this two ways. So you've got, see there's a dark coloured line, I don't know if you can see that, it's a vertical line, that's one polygon. So see if I do that, that's to delete one of the textures. When it does light up, zoom in a bit more. You know, right there. See what's happening, there's something else behind that, which is the floor. I don't want to delete that. See? So you can do, that's a polygon lit up, so you press delete, see it's now deleted that, see the floor and things behind, you don't want to delete those, so be careful. So I'm going to do select vertex, or edge, no vertex I want, that's it. Now something there has just lit up red for me, that's the frame, so I can delete those parts of the frame which I don't want. See? So all you do is right click and you can drag that and that lights up all five, is it five? 8 dots. 8 of the red vertex dots. So so again, be careful what you're doing. I'm going to click delete. See, it's now deleting those. And as I already mentioned, take your time, do not rush, because you'll delete the wrong thing. See that, if you look there, see that this one I'm looking at, one I'm pointing to, that's also, is it the frame or, so I'm trying to, yes it is. See, there's a frame there, but be careful you don't delete part of the wall or everything underneath, because if you do, it'll mess everything up. And just check it, make sure, yeah, it is the poly things or the vertex is lit up. So the reason I'm using vertex, because when I delete only polygon, what it does, there's some dark lines behind which I need to shift. Edge, I can't remember what that does. I think those are the dark lines. What does that do? It's not actually deleting. Try that again. No, it won't let me. Must be something else. So if I do that, there we go. So you can see part of the frame below. So make sure that is removed, otherwise you'll see. So what's just happened? Another part is just lit up red. I don't want to be deleting that. That's either the floor or part of the building behind. Or remember, if this is a building, as you can see, there's a tunnel for the road, so you don't want to be deleting any of those, otherwise you'll have holes in the roof of the tunnel. I'm afraid you don't want that. So just press Ctrl Z like that, and again. So if you want to move the building to the left or to the right a little bit, so zoom out, I'll show it. So with the wheel, that's there, my finger moving, press that, put it back down, and then where's the pointer gone there? See, let's move that left, right. You can also zoom in and out. What you do with that is your right button, that's you have your middle fingers moving, the right button on your mouse. So I've got a lead plugged in, it's a wireless that, but it's charging up, so the batteries are good, got me charged. So you right click, but remember to press Alt, right. See that I've tried to right here, so I've got to press Alt. What that does, see, zoom, be careful what you're doing with the zoom, because it could flip. See, so you can zoom in out of that, and then your left button on the mouse, if you look, and we'll point to that on the bottom, look at the bottom left of the screen there, that's your left mouse key. There you see, it won't do anything while I've not pressed Alt, so press Alt, and that allows it tilt a little bit. So you'll need to do that to see certain parts of what you're trying to edit. So see what's happened now. I've got, see the post in the way. I could go and look from the back, but I'd rather at the front. So where are we? There. See, now I've got, so there's some kind of texture there for the head thing. Never what that. Make sure, be careful what I'm doing. So what I'll do the bottom part first. Yeah, see all four have lit up. You can either do one by one or all four and take it. Remember, see there, those dots, see there's a black, see them there lit up, they're the black lines of the frame, so I'll move them. There'll be other dots somewhere lit up behind there, which will be for this striped floor. You don't want to delete those. Yep, that's another part done. Another little bit. That's the frame. Make sure it's the frame here. What have I got lit up there? So I'm just cautious there because I can't see behind that wall. So best not do that. See there, you've got, see that's for the wall texture, and you got there. So what I need is the frame, which is, see the dot, that third dot, that's part of the wall, so you don't want to touch that. So it's the two dots there, see them? That's the window. Oh, and something else is just lit up behind, so I don't want to do that. What was that? So there's something else behind there with a dot lit up. So that's the frame. double check, and the window gone. So what was it that lit up? There's something else built in with that wall, so I don't want to make sure we do that. Don't want to be deleting that. Now see, so you might get confused thinking that this a dot there. See, it's at the very point of the poly thing is like it's part of the frame. It's not. It's one. See again, that's your wall. You do there. See, it's even though see you've got to be very careful. See, it's because the wall or something is attached with that as a line there. Make sure I delete the correct thing. Yeah. Oh, what's that? See what's just lit up? Part of the wall. Don't want to be removing that now. Not sure how you'd undo that option edges. So what I'm just going to try and see what different things do. The lit up here. Let me press Ctrl+Z. There. Now you can save your progress to make sure. So to do that, click on File, top right, click Save. Don't export. You want to save. You don't export until you're ready to do that. So click Save. See, and that's just opened up a window. So what I'm going to do, just put PB Pillbox so that's so I know what it is. This looks to me, and all you do, click Save, and that should appear as a Z3D. So that's saved as a bit that you open. Because otherwise, if you edit, export, you know, your as you can see there, the DT1 export file, and you try to open it, won't open. So. And again, being careful not to delete this bit at the front. It's the porch over angle or something. So just being careful. What's that? So that's your the Windows part of the frame. So I can delete that. Yep. Frame is it? Yeah, I can see it. The frame. What's that? I can't tell what's highlighted there, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah. What is that? That's the frame there, isn't it? That's there. You just see it. So you don't want to delete this wall part. Making sure nothing else lights up with it. I'll wait till I can see that. It's behind the wall. Or, I mean, I'm not going to do that. See, escape what I do. Just do Ctrl+Z. So what I'm going to do is change the view of that a little bit. So I need to Alt, and you click on your left button on your mouse, and it should. There it is. Allow you to see that. Now the background is turned white, which is normal. So bear in mind, which is there's your frame. See it? That's the frame. You don't want to touch this section. Making sure it's correct. Yep. That's it, done. See these lines there? They for other polygons and vertexes, whatever they call them. So again, I can't see other parts to the left. And what I'll do, see, definitely don't touch that, is when this is completed, I will make the DT106 build YDR file available as a download from your TEDx for free. I can't actually sell it, it's not mine. I don't know which way I make them available for free, unless it's something that I've created, of course. Which, so it'll be, so you can, it'll only be you know, this file. That's all you'll have is the DT106 built in. That'll just be, so what you'd have to do with your Pillbox, if you've got the same version as me and the Integrity Way, is what you do is you replace both the DT106 build to one _DR file. So delete the ones what you've got and replace it with those. Also, you probably have got with, I know for, you probably think, well, if you've got the Integrity Way, so the problem you've got, let me try to explain. As you know, by the Pillbox Hospital, the steps in that go down that lead you to the back part. Now you've got with Integrity Way apartment things over there, where as you go down the steps, there's a block, like with trees, in the palm trees, like a little section where the pedestrians walk. Now, with the Pillbox, that's changed into a car park. So what you've got then is a block in the way. So what? So I tried to edit that with the Integrity Way. It won't let me because the file's locked. So I'm using the Pillbox one with Integrity Way. So then you've got the car park. But I had a conflict with another MLO, which was putting palm trees that I thought it was the Integrity Way. It wasn't. So I had to find out which one that was. I removed the palm trees from the wire map and it's cleared it all. So I've just got to edit this now. So I won't do it all through the video. Obviously, I'll stop the video, then it'll be edited and whatever it is, put back. So moving on now, I want to do the left side. So to do that, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. That's it. So I also need to do the frame now, as I pointed out, and the frame, if you can see the movement. So you can see the frame. Being very careful what I'm doing. Something there, what is that? No. So remember that dark line there is nothing to do with this frame. That's it's either the building or something underneath, so you don't want to delete that. Just verify what is it. Let me reverse that. No, because you can see your frames there. So like the dot. So Control Y. That's it. Undo that. To there to be removed. And you see there. Look, you've got dots there. So be careful not to delete those. So see 3 of it. 3 there. 2 is it? Done. So what I'll do is the top part of the frame first, making sure just the frame and not the top part, the blocks at the top. That's it. So all this is doing really, it's removing the textures. That's all. The collisions have already been done. Does that, so I'm being careful not to highlight those. What are, yeah, like as I said, hey, it's a floor or something, so don't want to delete those. There we go. See, that's your frame. So I'm going to click save, just in case the program should freeze on me for any reason. And what I'll do in the next section, you'll see, you know, all 4 completely clear. So I'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can see that with the pointer moving from left to right. So this is your second bit of the video. So you can see now I've edited the windows and the door frames and everything else out. Put the camera on. You can see there 1, 2, 3, 4. So what you need to do once you've edited, like I've done, is click save. I've done so. If there's any mistakes, it can be corrected. If you delete something by mistake, it's very hard to restore that, so it's always better to do a backup, which I've done on my desktop. So what you need to do before you put it in your server is you click on File, the top left of zmodeler, then you click Export. A box will open up and you can see the file I've been using, so make sure that's highlighted, and you'll see in the file name where you type, make sure it's the same, and you click Export. You can lock the file, but not wise if you want to edit there. So what you do is you click Export, another box flashes up. Do you want to replace? Yes. And then that does a backup. See there, 𝗵𝘃𝗶𝗃, back, that's what it's done. And you got the 𝘂𝗹𝗶𝗲 file updated with less bit things in them. So you'll then close the actual zmodeler, don't need that anymore. Then you'll find that where the server files are, which for me are 𝘂𝗶𝗁, should open about. No, I put them in the test folder so I can only those are running. So we go to custom content, test content. So that 𝑑t106build2.1 needs to go in both the folders, so you need to remove the original. So you got, sometimes the creators will put like folders YBM and stuff, so 𝘂𝗶𝗁𝗲, and there it is, the original. So I need to remove that, delete, and then what I'll do, I'll copy and paste the new one in. Done. Need to go to the Pillbox, do the same. There it is, DT. Make sure, no, that's RD1, isn't it? Don't want to delete that now, do I? There it is, 𝑑t106build2, delete. So this is why you get conflicts from certain mlos and YMAPs. They might be using that same file. It's I'm afraid you get that with, is it Gab's content? Because he's, a lot of stuff is altered. I think it's the shops, isn't it? The, what's it called? It's in his packs, isn't it? The 24/7 shops, I think it is. So if you use the KO Island and you have the KO shops like I've got, and then you need to do the doors with a shed, there's some of the files you put in that do something with the collisions on the path, so when your character walks the feet don't go through, and also the walls behind, so you don't walk through the walls and everything else. But because Gabs is using those same files or something that's there, it's interfering with the collisions, and and its files are all locked, so you can't alter them unless you have the original files. So again, what I need to do now is I'll minimize the files. I'm going to start up the server. So I'm now that would be character in the server. You can see there the car park. That's where those shadows that are flickering. That's something to do with a time cycle from another. Must be the Pillbox one. That both are interfering somehow. See, it looks like something. So you have the shadows are moving back forward, going two directions there. That's a time cycle. It's interfering. I need to figure out what's happening. So I'm going to take the character up to the top. No clip. Easiest way, isn't it? We go to steps. I can see them are normal. So when I mentioned where the block was, I'm looking down at the car park, where the white lines are, where Peds just walked on the left. You see that Ped there? Just to the right of him, there's like a big block of trees. So that's now solved. So what I want to do is check the windows, and you can see it's done. So we go no clip again. Character walk like a normal person, not like a monkey. So there, see, collisions are removed. Looking inside, It's like normal. You can see out through the windows. In the original one, if I remember, the way to able to see through the windows, I've looked at the YDR and the windows are cleared. Mine, I've done that. So what I'll do, change the time to night time. So is it time? I'll put 22 hours 00 as that. There we go. Yeah, so you can see that a bit better. I want to also double check something else as we go down here. Oh, what's that? That's supposed to be a shadow. Not sure what that is, but it doesn't cause any problems. Making sure the collisions are over. So this is why you don't want to accidentally delete any collisions anywhere, because you'll straight through the floor. It looks no, we'll walk through the door, yeah. Check the one on the other side, yeah. So what I'll be using would, or you could use it for, is that area, which I think on one save they use it for when you spawn in the game. Now I can't, no, it's no use clearing the other windows because like there's nothing beyond that part. So I want to check up by the pillbox. Take my character up, make sure I haven't disturbed anything up there. No, it looks normal. Yeah. Now if you do get a bit of a conflict by the doors of the Pillbox Hospital, that will be the 𝗵𝘃𝗶𝗁, is it? And in that folder there'll be a client file. So you just open up the client file and look for Pillbox, or use your find to type Pillbox, and you should find the Pillbox section, which will show as, I think it's load Pillbox true. Just change true to false, and that removes the conflict. And it's possible. And I've just noticed something on the outside. That's the creator who's done that. Windows at the top. I just observed something. I don't know if you can see that. So where you've got white windows at the top, you can also see another frame for the original. I hadn't actually observed that. Interesting. So what I want to do is I want to check underneath the bridge, underneath that bridge tunnel. So we're going to do what do you do? A no 𝑇/no clip. So we drop down. Where's the tunnel? There it is. Make sure you can't see through. Because when I did one edit, I was actually seeing through the actual floor. Not, and it's not good. Trust me. No, it all looks normal. I haven't seen. This is where you got to be careful, is you don't delete any textures. I have been asked about doing modding. I don't really know how to do that as yet. It's something I'd like to do, but I haven't got a clue where to start with that. Yep, everything looks normal. Any props that are put in, that's done with a code walker. Just add the props, but be careful not to add too many in one area because you get a sudden crash. So let's see what that's like. Yeah. And like I mentioned, by this window, the one to the right or to the left be the same. So if I go like through the one that's not cleared, see there's nothing there. double checking that on the left. Same. There's nothing. So that's that done. I'm going to come back to server now. Keep it. Try to. There we go. So that's me done for this video. Let me go to the main camera, like that, and I'll look at the camera, see my ugly mug. But as an old man, as some people call me. So I'll say that's been like a good short video to do. If you have liked the video, please click at a like and please click subscribe, as it helps my channel a lot. I think I've got 13 or 14 subscribers now. You are starting to come in at long last. So tell others to subscribe, as it helps me to get me first 100 and then 200, then 300, then build up as I want to get that community like I had before. And as mentioned, somebody asked me if I would join a server. No, I'm afraid it's a no, 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 no. Would I do a video where I join a server? No. I won't join anyone's, because there's too much drama for that, and I'd rather stick to doing my own thing like I do. So it's goodbye from me, goodbye from her, and goodbye from him on the phone, and see you all soon.